All right, Virgo, we are going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house. We're going to do a Celtic cross this week for all the signs. That's what I've been doing. We're going to pick up more on what's going on in your energy. That usually does pick up on the persons that we're thinking about connecting with. So we'll go ahead and get started. What is the overall energy for Virgo? Please, what is Virgo's overall energy? Knight of Swords, all right? What helps or hinders a Virgo? We have the Three of Pentacles. Subconscious, we have the Six of Wands reverse. In the past, we have the Ten of Pence. Goals, ideals of the Emperor. Near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Your approach, you have the Queen of Cups. Environment is the Three of Swords. What you need to know is the Empress in the reverse. And then the outcome is the Hanged Man. We have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have Earth, like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Taurus, Libra, and Aries. Pisces as well with the Hanged Man. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Knight of Swords. So, Virgo, I feel like the Knight of Swords can be an energy, can be kind of a harsh energy. You may have something that you want to tell someone. You may want to go off on somebody. For some of you, possibly there was third party energy. We do have two queens, an empress, an emperor, a knight. But it doesn't have to be. Take it as it resonates. I'm trying to pick up more on like just what the actual energy is. And so for some of you, you may be trying to work on something, or some of you, you may be saying, you know what, I'm done working on a situation. I'm done putting time and effort and I'm not getting anything in return. I'm done doing this all by myself. For some of you, this could definitely be a workplace situation. For some of you, you could be saying, I don't want to work on this anymore. For some of you, you could be saying, I'm done with you because I know about the third party. Some of you could be saying, I'm done with you because I have someone else, that kind of thing. And then your subconscious influence is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of victory. It can be a card of success, but it can also be a card of, reverse. This card is like feeling, maybe there's a lot of ego. Maybe you don't feel the attention from whoever it is that you're thinking about, whoever it is you're connecting with. Maybe you're not getting the attention that you once were getting or that you would like to get from this individual. Maybe you're not giving them attention. It can leave you feeling insecure because it can leave an individual, if this is in your subconscious, you may be feeling insecure, like you can't win. Maybe you feel like everyone's against you for some of you. But, I feel like there's an energy here where you're feeling maybe neglected by a particular individual. We have the Emperor in your goals. I feel like you really want a connection here. If you're a masculine watching, you may be looking for your Empress, someone to be your significant other. You want a household. You want that connection. For feminines, you may be looking for your Emperor, you know. So, what happened with this Ten of Pentacles in the past? Let's look at that because I want to kind of balancing Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Someone may have been overwhelmed, especially maybe at work or at when it came to this connection in the home. Somebody may have been feeling overwhelmed, ignoring problems, in denial about problems in the connection or in the home, juggling too many things. There may have been financial issues for some of you or for the person that you were dealing with. Why is Virgo the Knight of Swords right now? Why is Virgo's overall energy the Knight of Swords? Feel like you have emotions and feelings for somebody, especially if you're dealing with a King of Cups, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like you want something to work, but you may just be coming across really angry. because you're not getting attention from this person. I feel like you might be stuck on a water sign or someone that you have a lot of feelings for. You want something practical. You want something long term. This person may be coming in, maybe they're a player or they're just inconsistent. You may have found out some truth about them, and that is causing you to be kind of angry. Someone could be a Leo with the sun. Tell me about the Emperor, please. Tell me about this Emperor. For some of you, you might be dealing with someone who's just really stubborn. They don't budge. It's their way or the highway. There's a control issue. They might be very they might control the dynamics of this situation, even if it's done in subtle ways. Like a King of Cups, it's a water sign, so they're not overly bearing, like maybe an air sign or especially a of another fire sign, but it's just it's done very subtly. Like you just, if you look back, it's like everything, they might say things like, yeah, we'll do this later, or we'll see. You make plans or you try to take things to the next level. It's like, okay, well, we'll see. And it never happens. That kind of passive type of control. So tell me about this Emperor. I feel like you want success, you want to win. You feel like you're not winning at something. You feel like you're not getting the attention or you're not getting what you want and there's something that you want. I feel like many of you may want this emperor or somebody, or you want your empress, however it works for you. So you're practicing strength, restraint, trying to control yourself. Maybe some of you are kind of angry. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles reverse, please, in the near future. King of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with someone who's connected elsewhere. They may be married. They may be committed somewhere else. I feel like they have passion for you. They may even have feelings for you, but I see them playing this juggling act. If you bring up, commitment or something long term, it's like maybe they change the subject. They act like they didn't hear you. I just feel like you're dealing with someone who is controlling the dynamics of how this relationship goes, and it's not really going in the way that you want it to go. And so I think for a lot of you are actually walking away. Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, might be having a new start elsewhere, or it might be the best thing for you to do is to walk away and have some kind of other situation, another start elsewhere. Queen of Cups, tell me about Queen of Cups, please. I think we kind of just verified that though. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. For some of you, there is third party energy. And then for others of you, we have Pisces here, by the way. For others of you, this person is going to try to come back. You're dealing with someone who's going to try to come back into the situation or try to get you back. Aries or Sagittarius energy. Why the Three of Swords? Why the Three of Swords? I feel like you need to use your intuition when it comes to whoever it is that's trying to reach out to you. Use your intuition to determine whether or not this person actually wants to come towards you and have something solid and stick around, or if they're coming back to just have a good time. Page energy, immature energy, have a good time energy, mischievous energy, Three of Cups, have a good time energy, let's party, let's hang out tonight, that kind of thing. If you're dealing with the King of Wands, this is an individual that has a lot of passion for you. I feel like this person may even have feelings, but they're just committed elsewhere, or they just don't want to settle down. The King of Wands is fun, exciting, good looking, but they're not someone that settles. They may have several people, you know, in their pocket, so to speak. So why do we have the Three of Swords in the environment? Three of Swords in the environment. So there's hurt, there's pain, there's hurt feelings. That can talk about third party energy as well. And it fell out again. Um, there may have been an inability to make something work. Sagittarius energy with Temperance, Cancer, the Chariot. There may have just been, Temperance is about blending compromise, blending families, or, you may be different race, religion, culture, working on that, blending that. Someone may feel like, or even if it's not that, just personalities, the way that you talk, the way that you communicate, ideas, differences. And so it talks about compromise. Um, and somebody may just not be willing to compromise or work on it. If you're dealing with someone who's possibly, you know, religious or something like that, different culture, they may just have fun with people, but then they go back to like or their community or whatever. But I feel like someone walked away, someone moved on, someone may have even literally moved, traveled. They weren't willing to work on it. They didn't want to compromise. They just felt like, okay, well, we're different. So, oh well. Tell me about the Empress reverse as what we need to know. The moon. So, feel like the moon is about things that are hidden. This person may be connected elsewhere. They may have a wife or a husband, you know, a family elsewhere. Why the moon? Why the moon? Could also be dealing with someone who, um, Four of Cups in the moon. You might be dealing with someone too for others of you who are depressed. This could still be the same person. Four of Cups is an energy to me of being depressed, of not seeing offers even when the universe is offering you an Empress. It's like, well, no, I don't want that. Because the individual is too depressed, like in their own, they're in the dark with the moon here. It's like they don't see good things in front of them. And it's not like the Five of Cups where you miss a particular person or you're depressed over a particular thing. It's like just of an attitude of ungratefulness, of apathy, of kind of laziness to me. So you might be dealing with someone who's just, like I said, I feel like this person has feelings, there's passion, but they just may not be in a place where they just want to have fun. They're not really accepting anything. Yeah, Nine of Cups. It's kind of like me type energy. It's all about making myself happy. Knight of Wands. This person is you're dealing with someone who just likes to make themselves happy in whatever form that may be, and going from one person to the next. Tell me about the Hanged Man as the outcome, please. So you're not getting the commitment I feel that you want from someone. It may make you feel insecure about yourself. Um, you may be angry about the lack of commitment, that you're getting, lack of attention that you're getting. But, I feel like you're just dealing with a person who's either committed elsewhere, they have a family, a wife, or whatever, or they're just not in a space where they can even see when something's good for them. But I feel like you're going to be making a judgment call and surrendering with this outcome, doing what's fair for you, Libra, Ten of Wands, letting it end. It's too much baggage. I don't feel like you want that baggage. I feel like you're just going to cut somebody out and do what's best for you. So the Hanged Man talks about surrendering, letting go, seeing things from a different perspective, using your intuition and realizing that, you know what, I'm dealing with someone who's just not in the same mature space that I want to be in. They may just be an immature person, or maybe they just have a lot of insecurities themselves. with the moon here. A lot of emotions that they're dealing with and going through, maybe because of a situation, because of an ex or a situation that they were dealing with that just caused them to be in this emotional space and they're not open to anything else more than just trying to, pacify their hurt and their pain. So it's using your intuition and letting go and realizing that that's just not what's for you. How does this individual feel about Virgo? Let's get a card for how whoever Virgo's thinking about, how do they feel about Virgo? Late nights, thoughts of you keep me up at night. Even if I fall asleep, I dream of you and take it slow. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with someone who, like I said, I do feel like they have passion and feelings. I'm not denying that, but I also feel like there's something about this individual that doesn't allow them to move forward. When there is a talk or an opportunity to move forward, they run away from it, they juggle it, they're stuck in their mind over it here, over having something solid. And this is all, their own insecurities, their own thoughts, their own boundaries that they're inflicting within their own mind, probably because of something that happened to them in the past. So with take it slow, I feel like they may say things like I'm not ready, that kind of thing. Let's take it slow, but I feel like you're to a point where it's like, well, it's been 3 years, or it's been X amount of time. It's been 10 years for some, maybe for some of you. So let's get a, or even if it's been a year, that's, people know when they want to be with somebody and settle down. What advice do we have for Virgo? What advice do we have for Virgo? King of Air. So it talks about speaking your mind with confidence, balance mental and emotional consideration. So the King of Air is the highest card in the air of the air signs when it comes to using your logic and using your your ability to cut through a situation and see BS and make a rational decision that's good for you and communicate clearly about what you want, and to see that if that's not what's happening and that's not what's taking place in a situation, of being able to cut a situation out. Thinking very clearly, communicating very clearly, being very honest with yourself and others. Advice for Virgo. So we have within the next few weeks. So maybe you guys will talk within the next few weeks, or this is something that's going on within the next few weeks. You have look for a sign. So I feel like that points more to follow your intuition and to be logical about a situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my other deck and we're going to do through the signs, and then we'll grab an angel answers card and we'll be all done. Okay, so how does Aries feel about Virgo? How does Aries feel about Virgo? All right, we have the Emperor, that is Aries energy. So someone is very stubborn. They're not budging, they're not moving. They're going really, really, really slow. I feel like they're at pretty much at a halt here, and they're just kind of coming across a bit stubborn. They may be focusing more on their job and their career. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's something that's hidden and unknown with this Taurus. They're either keeping something from you or they feel like you're keeping something from them. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this Gemini, I feel like they're kind of standing up for their for standing up for their beliefs and how they feel. I feel like they do miss you. Some of you, they may focus more on the negative things, and so they're coming in really guarded, but they are standing up for themselves here. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I feel like you're dealing with someone who may want to come back around and put in some work and some effort, but they're not offering a whole lot. It's a small offer. It's the Page of Pentacles. It's like a friendship, possibly friends with benefits. So be careful with that. If you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like this Leo wants to be with you. I feel like they want a commitment. They may be studying you, researching you. If you're dealing with another Virgo, I feel like this Virgo may be giving to too many people, giving to too many things. It seems like either they have options or they're kind of confused about what they want. If you're dealing with a Libra, there is a lot of immature energy with this Libra. There's a lot of arguing and fussing. They may be spying on you, watching you, but there's still a lot of immature energy here. Some of them may even be telling you that they are dealing with other people. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I feel like you're dealing with a Scorpio who's a little bit narcissistic. They kind of hold their energy back. Um, they may just be in it to because they like what you offer to them, but they're not really offering you anything. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're stressed out about what's going on with you two with the reunion, if you guys are going to make it or if you guys are going to get back together. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like this Capricorn is very detached and very cold. They may be focusing on their work or career. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, there's something having to do with behaviors and standards, possibly religion, culture here. They may be focusing on school, um, or work or something like that, but there's something here that has to do with truth, and they may be seeing a situation for what it is. For some of you, this may be cutting out of a marriage, a commitment. If you are dealing with a Pisces, there's a lot of drama with you and Pisces. They may be delusional or pretending not to see the problems and the issues, which just leads to more problems and issues. A lot of tit for tat, BS type energy with Pisces and you. So go ahead and think of a question and we'll go ahead and pull an angel answers card. So, what is the answer to Virgo's question, please? What is the answer to Virgo's question, please? We'll take these two. Okay, we have recovery and unlikely. So, whatever that means to you, Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your views. I hope that you are staying safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye.